It's a little bit of a longer video deep dive into this car. This is a 1979 Subaru HE, high efficiency. Belongs to my friend Tim, and Tim has some incredibly cool cars, and he's willing to let me have custody of them for a week so they can get some paintless dent removal done by an amazing skilled artisan who's done all my cars. And Tim brings another one out, and I get to have fun with someone else's car for a week. I think it's a pretty good deal, and Tim's a great guy, and it's always good to catch up with a good friend. And I actually captured Tim on a longer video that I have on TikTok, but he schooled me on how these cars, this is a 5-speed, so 5-speed. The other ones had 4-speed, so they weren't as efficient. You would think that the 5-speed would be on the performance model, but actually that extra gear, gave you the lower RPMs that you needed for highway cruising, and 5 speeds were a little unusual on an economy car at this time. And this was, it had air conditioning, has an AM radio that works just fine. I was listening to the Steeler game, but I am a little too nervous to watch the Steelers right now. Every time I've watched them, they've had a bad day, so maybe I'm the problem. Maybe. Might be the defense, I'm not saying. Anyway, let's see how the horn works. How about that? The radio works. The air conditioning was even cool. It's a cool day, but my goodness, the interior on this thing is amazing. I'm going to get this down to the garage here in a second, and it drives very nicely. I mean, it is a 48,000 mile car. It was a one-owner car. Tim bought it from the estate. The lady passed away at 104 years old. Owned it from new. Drove it until she was 99 years old in the year 2020. And Tim has a number of classic Subarus, very rare cars, and just this one has to be an absolute, amazing original car. And that doesn't mean an absolute original car can't have its flaws, because they were cars, they got used. So let's see, he told me to leave it in gear, so I need to shut it off. Check this part out. So you shut that off, and then you have to turn it around. Did you see that? And you see, I'll zoom in on this. Accessory on, start, and then it's in lock position. He wanted it in gear. Now I'm gonna crank up. Let me back up here. More normal thing. Caution, when you leave your car during warming up, be sure to depress the accelerator pedal slightly to prevent the exhaust system from overheating. If this is neglected, the engine speed increase may cause overheating. And so what that would mean is, remember, in cars of this era with carburetors, they would have that warm-up mode. And people that have never had a carb car, it's kind of unusual for them to know that when you start them up, you click once on the gas, you start it, and then you let it warm up. Then you, after about 2 minutes, you better hit that accelerator and get it to go at normal idle temperature. This car, look at this original beautiful interior. Look at that looped carpet. It's just such perfect of the era. Look at that brown. I mean, just the dashboard. Oh my gosh, what a beautiful car. It's front wheel drive, and they weren't universal 4-wheel drive vehicles until I think the late 80s. They decided that maybe that would be a good idea in the United States to do that. So I'm going to just open this up and show you. So this was like wool waxed underneath. This has been treated so it wouldn't rust, but Cosmoline, if you are a fan of my channel and you've watched my 1992 Celica GTS Coupe, you knew it had something similar, and I steamed it all off because, well, I have issues. But the spare tire, look, the spare tire is right above the engine here. And you had your original jack and things on there. And this is so amazingly original of a car. It's just, I love cars like this. This has a similar color to the brown to my 1978 Ford Bronco. And I love it. It's such of the era of the Malaise era. Look at those stripes. Now he's going to have paintless dent removal, so a lot of this is going to be eliminated. And it won't be perfect. This isn't like a car that you take to Hershey and you say, okay, well, this is going to be a showroom car. This is the kind of car you could take to Hershey and put it in the survivor class. And that's what I was telling him. This car would be perfect. Just perfect, because people need to see these cars. There's a place for the perfectly restored and original and taken care of kind of cars on the points thing. And then there's a room for cars that you don't want to do that to. They're not perfect, but making them quote unquote perfect ruins a very essential thing, the originality of the car. And that's what this car is. This car wears its patina, and it's saying patina like it's some roughed out. It's not. It's a very honest survivor car. And that's what, in the AACA, this car would be a true gem. And people love seeing cars like this on the show field. People love seeing these at car shows. This car will do well with people watching it on video, because when was the last time you saw one? When was the last time, you see a picture of it, but then seeing one up close, going for a ride in it, having fun with it? That's a very important aspect of the old car hobby. And I'm really glad to see it. It's really cool that Tim brought this down as his next car to get the paintless dent removal, because I really needed to kind of like see a fun car like this that was a little different from the Boulevard Cruisers, like, you know, the 6000 and everything like that. And this is kind of like the older sibling of these Celicas. This is the 70s, 79, you said last year for this body style. Just an amazing car. So anyway, if you like this, check out the shorter videos I do here on YouTube. Also, check out my other videos for some of the other goofiness that's in my garage. These are all my cars behind me. This is Tim's, and I had some other vehicles that we've done videos of his on, and I'm on TikTok as Glass City Car Nerd. I'm on here as Glass City Car Nerd. I'm on Instagram as Glass City Car Nerd. Tim is on Instagram. I don't know if he's done any, well, he's done videos or pictures on Instagram. And he's hopefully soon to be on TikTok doing videos, and talk to him about doing them on here. Because he's got really amazing knowledge of the cars, and that's what you need. You know, taking a look at this car, you would miss half the fun of it. And that's why I kind of get like people get mad because people have boards out describing the cars. Well, that's kind of like the best way though to learn about a car. Like, oh, the FE was a 5-speed. Well, I didn't know this. I learned, if you watch this video on TikTok with Tim explaining this, I learned so much about a car that I didn't know. And isn't that the point of being into cars? Is to learn something you didn't know, or anything, learn something you didn't know today. Anyway, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, check out the other stuff. Glass City Car Nerd on YouTube, on Instagram, and on TikTok. And if you're on here, just click subscribe, and I do appreciate it.